Hi students, today we will discuss regarding the generation of three-phase voltages, right? So before going to start with a generation of three-phase voltage, first we should understand how we are going to generate a single phase voltage. That you have studied in your second chapter of first module, right? So there what we are going to do, we are going to have two poles of magnetic fields N and S, and always the magnetic flux lines are from north pole to south pole, and we are going to place one conductor, right, and that conductor is rotated with the uniform angular velocity of omega. Due to the rotation of that conductor, there will be change in magnetic flux, or the magnetic flux lines are going to cut. Due to that, the EMF is generated, and that EMF we are going to call it as single phase voltage or single phase EMF. There we are going to have only one conductor, right? So ultimately at position 1 we don't have any maximum cut, right? So during from 1 to 2 it is moving against to magnetic field, hence there is maximum EMF induced, right? So from position 2 to 3 it is in the favor of south pole, the EMF induced is decreasing, and from position 3 to 4 again it is going to decrease, and from position 4 to 1 it is in the favor of south pole, right? So actually we are going to have like this, isn't it? And this is our conductor, and this conductor is rotated in this fashion, and whatever the EMF we got, we are going to call it as E is equals to EM sin t or EM sin omega t. This is about a single phase, right? So now we will discuss regarding three phase voltages. The name itself indicates what? Here instead of having one circuit, we are going to have three different circuits. How it is, we will discuss now. In case of three-phase voltage generator, we are going to have two separate parts. One is stator and another one is rotor, right? So stator is stationary in nature and rotor will be rotating, right? So the stator is a cylindrical in shape and has uniform slots in its inner periphery. You can see here. This is cylindrical one. It will be something like this. And here we are going to place the conductors, right? And these conductors are placed in such a way that the induced EMF is additive in nature, right? So here three windings are connected together either as a star winding or delta winding, that we'll discuss later, don't worry. The rotor, which is rotating part of the alternator, is represented by the magnet of two poles. One is N and the other one is S. This is what the difference you need to observe with respect to single phase and the three phase, right? So in case of single phase circuit, the magnetic field was constant and the conductor was rotating, isn't it? The conductor was rotating. But here conductors are fixed, but the magnet is rotating, right? So A dash, B dash and C dash are three independent coils which are electrically displaced by 120 degree with respect to one another. When the rotor rotates in clockwise direction, right? So that is what it need to rotate in clockwise direction with a particular speed, let me call it as ns, synchronous speed. The flux produced by its sweep the stator conductors, and hence the EMF induced in all the three phase will be having 120 degree phase shift. Yakandre, you can observe here this is one conductor A dash, and this is another. The angle between this is 120 degree. Similarly, this is another. The angle between them is 120. The angle between this is 120 degree. So the EMF induced are also having a phase displacement of 190 degree with respect to one another. Right? So hence we can vectorially represent this as, this is first voltage, right? First voltage, and second voltage will be lagging by 120 degree, and third voltage will be lagging by 120 degree with respect to second voltage, and with respect to first voltage it is lagging by 240 or leading by 120 degree. Hence we can write the equation as, see, in case of single phase we are having only one voltage, so it was Em sin omega t, right? So here we are having another voltage which is lagging by 120 degree, therefore Eb is Em sin omega t minus 120 degree. Why minus 120 degree? Because the conductors are placed 120 degree apart, or the induced EMF is lagging by 120 degree. And in the third case, we are going to have a voltage EC which is lagging by 240 degree from here to here. It is 240. Or from here to here it is only just plus 120 degree. Hence I can write the equation as either Em sin omega t minus 240 or Em sin omega t plus 120. Don't compare these with your trigonometric relations, right? So only thing is what? See the vector representation. Initially it was here Em sin omega t, lagging Em sin omega t minus 120 degree, again lagging, it is Em sin omega t minus 240 or Em sin omega t plus 120, right? So from all the wave equation what we can conclude is, if you add all the voltages EA, EB, EC, it should be equals to 0, right? So that we can prove mathematically, right? So EA plus EB plus EC is equals to what? Em sin omega t plus Em sin omega t minus 120 degree plus Em sin omega t plus 120 degree. EA, EB, EC. And we know that sin of A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, or sin of A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Using that formula, expand this equation, what we will get? Em sin omega t, Em sin omega t cos 120 degree, cos omega t sin 120 degree, sin omega t cos 120 degree plus, because it is plus 120 degree, right? So cos omega t plus sin 120 degree, right? So here you can see here, this is Em sin omega t sin 120 minus this is Em cos omega t sin 120 plus this minus and plus cancels. We will be having only Em sin omega t. See this is also Em sin omega t cos 120 degree. This is also Em sin omega t cos 120 degree. Therefore, I can write it as 2 Em sin omega t cos 120 degree. Right? So substitute the value of cos 120. Cos 120 is what? Minus 1 by 2, because second quadrant cos is negative. So obviously you will get minus value. So this 2 cancels. If you multiply this one, we will get minus Em sin omega t plus Em sin omega t minus Em sin omega t. We will get it as 0. Right? So you can represent that in a phasor one. See, this is starting at 0, Em sin omega t. Right? So second one should be delayed by 120 degree, because it is, sorry, wait, we'll do one thing. This is Em sin omega t. There is no phase, hence it is starting from origin. Second one, it is starting from or delayed by 120 degree. So it will be Em sin omega t minus 120 degree. If you retrace it, you will get a waveform like this. Similarly, the third case, it should be delayed by 240, or it should arrive early by plus 120 degree. You can take any one of them, right? So if you retrace this, 240 chalu agate andre 240 minus 180, it will be 60 degree. 60 degree. Later it will be 0. So red color indicates it is Em sin omega t, and green color indicates it is Em sin omega t minus 120 degree, and last one indicates it is Em sin omega t minus 240 degree. This is how we are going to generate a three-phase voltage, right?